So, Gaffer, first full week of training, how's it been so far?
It's been good, Luke. We've had a few trialists around it, but it's been great to have the registered lads back in the from previous season, but also having those new lads who are in and around the squad. It's been fantastic to get them on the grass and get the ball moving with them.
Yeah, you mentioned it there. Plenty of new faces here today. How's everyone settled in together?
By the looks of it, to me, brilliantly. Certainly in terms of the sessions and the intensity and style of play, they've been fantastic. They fitted in incredibly well, better than I could have hoped for at this stage.
Of course, since the last time we spoke, we've signed new player Tyler Golden. How's he done so far?
He's a good lad, Tyler. He's someone who we've been aware of for a couple of seasons through his time at Salford predominantly, but even before that. And again, another good young pro who fits the model. Somebody who's hungry, really wants to go and prove themselves at this level. And when we had the opportunity to bring him in with the exit of Jay Ben, then it was a no-brainer. We worked really hard over a couple of days to make it happen.
Of course, fixtures were released yesterday now, and just under a month now until the season starts. How are you feeling ahead of that?
Yeah, really excited. It's interesting, isn't it? Because you look at the fixtures and you're looking at those key dates throughout the season. You know, how's the start going to be? Where are we around Christmas? And then what's the running like? And we don't know, because we don't know what the other teams are going to be like. We don't know for sure who the front runners are going to be. We've got our suspicions, of course, but seeing those come out and being able to pick out some of those key fixtures is really interesting. And I know that there's been a buzz around training for the lads who are looking at some of those games.
And of course, Fylde coming up in your first pre-season friendly. How are you feeling ahead of that one?
Looking forward to it. We've got to get some minutes into the boys. We've largely based the first week around working with the ball, so there's been a lot of football for them. We will build then into next week, being more conditioning, making sure we're getting them absolutely ready, and that will be involved in the games we've got to play. So especially against Fylde, the main objective is to get minutes in the legs and make sure that we stretch them in that sense. But just again, fantastic to be out in front of the fans and getting a game.
What can we expect, sort of team selection wise, sort of team for each half? Or?
Yeah, more or less. It'll be a case of getting as many minutes into them as we can do without overstretching them and putting them at risk of fatigue injuries at this early stage. So more than likely it'll be 2 11s, and we'll work hard to make sure that there's an element of our style and our identity within that. But like I say, the real key to that is making sure that we get the legs going.